If you've been around my channel lately, it is clear as day that I love Into the Radius. I've stated it many times that it is in my top 5 games of all time for VR, and I'm sure it'll stay that way for a fairly long time. It's one of the most immersive VR experiences a VR enthusiast can have, with its shooting elements, its gameplay, it's just everything about it. Now, I previously stated in a different video, even played a closed beta of the game for the Quest 2 version that was releasing, and you could clearly tell that it was in beta at the time, because there was some hiccups on some spots and there was some pop-ins. But now, we are 1 day away from release. One day, literally the day after this video. Now, you may be wondering why I'm bringing this up. Well, CM Games has given me a key to play the game that will be released to the public tomorrow. Now, everyone knows, if you've been around my channel for a while, I love Into the Radius, and I will gladly play Into the Radius as many times as I can. I want to do more content on it, and I want to keep playing the damn game. Time is one hell of a thing. But this was a perfect excuse, because I really wanted to play Into the Radius some more. Now again, Into the Radius releases tomorrow. Hopefully it gets the recognition it deserves. It deserves a bigger player base than what it has currently. There's just so much potential with Into the Radius, with the Quest 2 being immensely popular and is the most sold headset on the market. It needs to happen. So, I present to you the Quest 2 version of the game. Welcome back to this bottom of the barrel channel named after your soul overlord SoulBC, otherwise known as Soul Burning Cum, according to my fiance. I don't know why, but that's a thing, and it's probably a health hazard somewhere, or most likely everywhere. Now, without describing too much lore, what is Into the Radius? It is a survival horror experience. Now, bear with me on the horror part. It's not entirely horror, but it definitely gives off the horror vibes, and I feel like survival horror fits the bill. Oh, I see you, man. Fuck, motherfucker. Fuck you! It is a survival horror experience that gives you the most immersive experience possible, and it has functions that other VR games have, but Into the Radius just succeeds in those departments more than those VR games. And hopefully I didn't jumble your brain there. Was not my intention. Anyway, it's baffling to think about, really. I mean, there's so many features that the game has that it really excels in compared to other games that have tried to do the same. For example, the backpack. The backpack is amazing, and I think it's better than the Walking Dead Saints and Sinners backpack. And there's also the gun mechanics. It's just so in depth. It's actually criminally underrated how in depth it is. Like, just try it and watch it. Watch it. Like, literally go watch it. You're probably watching it right now as I'm pointing at the screen. Watch the damn thing. It has a perfect, and I mean perfect, apocalyptic type of scenario, which is kind of weird to tie perfect with apocalyptic. But it fits still. I don't know. It has the most interesting lore, really. You're basically an explorer trying to escape a radius that's miles wide. Like, it's miles wide. It's actually massive, like massive. Like, it's probably bigger than that. Whatever I just pointed out anyway. It's probably some dildo or something, I don't know. And while you're trying to escape this miles wide radius, it has the most terrifying, immaculate sound design, and pairing this with the sheer array of horrifying enemy concepts, it really brings that horror element to life.
Is Max coming out into play?
I don't like that. The mimics talk, the mimics mimic the past, like everything else does in the game, and it's actually really, really chilling. Like, it's actually fucking scary. I'm not gonna fucking lie to you. It actually put me in my place quite a few times when I played this game. I'm not gonna lie to you there. It's pretty out there. It's a damn good sound design, I'll tell you that much. Now, what makes it more of an ass clench of a game is the tide. Now, the tide basically resets the world that you are in after a certain timer hits. The minute that timer yells at you like Mario does me in my dreams, run like hell back to base. Like really, you really should. It's not a good time. Believe me, it's not good. And I just hope you're not caught in the tide and placed in a random place inside the radius. It's not a good time. I'm gonna reiterate that once again. It's not a good time, especially because all the enemies reset, and sometimes you don't know. Maybe you're out of ammo. Maybe you have no food. Maybe you have no syringes. Maybe you're just low on health. Maybe you're over encumbered. I don't know. The possibilities are endless with the tide, and I wish you well if you try. Now you may think that's the end of your puckering of your asshole, but no. The second it turns to night, you are in their field, their battlegrounds, their hunting grounds. The hunter becomes the prey. The one who is eating ass gets their ass eaten, and it's just a whole fucking slew of bullshit. It's actually fucking terrifying. I can't reiterate that enough. It's scary. It's scary. They are creatures of the night. Like they're molded by the darkness. Bane shit. They blend with the world. They blend with the background. They blend with everything. It's really scary. The only way you can see them is if you line their bodies with the horizon line. It's the fog, I guess in this case, the fog. If you align it with the fog, you can see their black, pitch black silhouettes along the horizon line. But if you try to find them on the ground, there's no way. Nope, there's no shot you're gonna find them. No shot. And if you do, you must have the brightness all set all the way up or something, because there's no shot you can find it. Nope, I refuse to believe it. These pitch black silhouettes in this pitch black night actually put cinder blocks of shit in my pants. Yeah, you heard what I said. For some brief yet outstanding obvious similarities between the PCVR version of the game, I just had a stroke. Between the PCVR version of the game and the Quest version of the game is the gun mechanics, like the reloading, the refilling of ammo boxes, etc. And then you have the survival mechanics, like eating, maintaining your stamina, your health. You can argue that maintaining your sanity is also another one, as well as preserving your ammo. You could probably consider that survivalistic, right? I would. I mean, that's a survival, it's a struggle, man, you know what I'm saying? It's a struggle, shit, son. There's hours and hours of gameplay, and there's diverse locations, there's realistic navigation implementations, like the map and so on. And there's also some B-haptics integration with the Quest version as well, which is pretty sick, in my honest opinion. It's pretty sick. Now, there are some differences between the PCVR version and the Quest version, minus the obvious graphical drop. I mean, that's just unavoidable. It's gonna happen. There are some structural changes. Some are just not there, but they're very minor buildings. There's nothing too game-breaking or immersive breaking PCVR separation deal. I don't know what you want to call that shit. And there's some very minor mechanic changes. My favorite being I cannot do a hydra of flashlights on my left hip to be a walking floodlight. I can't be a floodlight anymore. While I also have one stare at the ground to defeat the gamer's worst enemy, which is grass. There's also some structures missing to keep it more optimized, which I just stated. Did I just have a stroke again? I think I had a stroke again. Anyway, there's also no full body OK. You're just floating hands, which is, again, to be expected for more optimization purposes. But a key feature that's underutilized, even on the PCVR version, in my honest opinion, for the game is the mod support. But who knows? Maybe mod support can be a thing in the future for the Quest. Who knows? The Quest version of the game was really smooth and didn't give me any hiccups when I played it. It was true to its PCVR mother, and I genuinely hope this child brings more recognition to CM Games and into the radius as a whole. CM Games is spectacular. The people behind CM Games is spectacular. Into the radius is spectacular. Some of the games they demoed are spectacular. I just love CM Games. I don't know what to say. This game, again, Into the Radius, this game right here is still, and I'm going to reiterate this again and again, it is criminally underrated for VR. I cannot express how many times A fellow content creator has told me they haven't played Into the Radius before, and it makes me just want to cry perpetually. Anyway, I love the game, and for you Quest users, I hope you enjoy the masterpiece of a game that can finally be played on standalone starting tomorrow, which is the 8th of September of 2022. If someone comes back to view this at some point, I guess. I don't know. Which is tomorrow. Tomorrow is the 8th. The video, the day this goes up is the 7th. So, yeah. Go fucking play this game. Go play it. Right now. Go play it. Buy it. Play it. Tell me about it. In the comments. Come back. Come back. Please come back. If you don't go and experience this game, I'll actually be sad. Like, I'll actually be sad. It's again, I sound like a broken record, but it's criminally underrated. Criminally. God damn it. I need to keep saying it. Because it's just so fucking good, man. So good. It needs to be recognized. God damn it. It needs to give more recognition to this fucking masterpiece. Play it. Anyway, Into the Radius was by far my most anticipated title for the standalone of Quest. Honestly, I mean, I don't like a jaw-dropping PCVR experience to transfer over to Quest 2. A standalone realm is something I wish other games could do. I mean, understandably, some don't, or some can't because of, I don't know, fucking morals or some shit. I don't fucking know. I mean, personally, I don't care, but I mean, just play this fucking game. After watching this video, do you plan to play Into the Radius if you haven't played it yet? Which, again, please do. Do you plan to get it on Quest 2? Or are you gonna wait for a giveaway or something of the sort? I don't know. Just tell me your honest thoughts of Into the Radius. That game right there. Tell me your honest thoughts. Right down below in the description. Tell me. Give me your thoughts. Do it. Now I want to thank my patrons and white team members for supporting me. You have given me more pride than you could ever know. Truly means a lot, especially lately if you've been around my Twitter and what's going on in life. If you enjoyed the video at any point in time, make sure you hit that like button right there. Wreck that little thumbs up button right for there for me. You understand? Wreck that little thumb. Make that thumb a little happy for somebody, specifically me. You know what I'm saying? If you like the kind of content you're kind of watching, make sure you hit the subscribe button. That big red button right there. Make sure you hit it. Maybe it'll send me to oblivion. Who knows? You'll never know until you hit it. I also stream here on YouTube, so if you want to catch some streams on here, stay tuned or go to the Discord and find out more there. Speaking of the Discord, don't forget to join the Soul Chamber, my Discord. There you'll be notified and up to date with my content and be notified of any future events I plan to carry out there, like community streams and so on. Again, I just stated streams, but you get the gist, right? You can also chat with myself and my fellow souls, whether it's about anime, art, VR, or Into the Radius, Skyrim, anything, any kind of shit you want to talk about. Just go to the Discord, participate in the Discord, and don't forget to take a listen to the Capel Reality Podcast if you want to hear more VR scuff and news. And one last thing though is to conquer your fears, step into the Radius, and fight to keep your soul free. Bye bye.